Hi, it's Ryan from Sites for Church. So far, talking about sermons, I've showed you how to set up the speakers and how to add series. Now let's get into the thing you're going to be doing most often, and that's actually adding sermons. So you want to click on your sermons base, and then you want to make sure that the sermons tab is the one that's open. And as always, you can go across the rows if you choose to work that way. I prefer to click this little double arrowed icon in a new field here, click this little double arrowed icon and add my sermon this way. And so I've got a sermon called Glorifying God in Worship. So we're going to do that, Glorifying God in Worship. Okay, we're going to click Published because we want this one to be published. The service will say Wednesday. The date will say is today. Now we get to add a speaker. This is why we have to set up the speaker and series tables first. So we're going to click speaker here. Now, in this instance, I don't actually have this speaker that I need. So I'm going to click add new record. And that's actually going to open this, which is really cool. And I'm going to say the speaker here is Josh Fryman. Let's say that he is we'll say other. And we'll say Josh pastors the Community Baptist Church. Okay. Now for a thumbnail, I don't have a thumbnail of Josh Fryman, so I'm just going to choose this one again of another person. So we're going to click that. It's a little bit freaky. All right. And that's all we need for him. So we're going to click this done. Now we've got Josh Fryman, the series. This one comes from the Psalms, so we'll click that. The Bible text, we'll say Psalm, 20. And then we have the sermon MP3. Now, again, we can click on this and we can click Choose Files and find our MP3 file this way. Or the alternative is we can actually, if I close this here, we can actually go into the downloads file in Windows Explorer or in Finder, and we can drag and drop. So that's going to take a few seconds to upload because it's like a 30 megabyte file. So let me talk about handouts and slides. This is totally agnostic. It doesn't care what you upload here for handouts and slides. So if you have a handout, you don't have to do this, of course, but if you want to upload a handout, you can just click on this plus button and any kind of file. So you could put a doc file, a Word file. You could put a PDF in there. You could put any kind of file that you want, so long as the end user can read it. So that's what that's for. And then slides, same thing. If you want to upload PowerPoint, a PDF, whatever you want. It's just a matter of clicking on this, finding that file on your computer, and then selecting it. Okay. One other thing here underneath sermons that we have to take care of, and this is the body content. Now, this is anytime you see this body _ content, what that means is this is a long form section and it can take markdown. And so what I'm going to do is I've actually already have some markdown. This here, I'll just copy this. This is the documentation. All right. So I'm going to paste that into this body content, and you see that the whole thing grows as we type into it or as we add content into it. My suggestion, and we'll get to this in just a second, but my suggestion for writing this stuff is actually to write it elsewhere and then copy and paste into this. And the app that I recommend for that is an app called Classor. And so if we go and we find our body content field here and we hover over this, we have this classor.io for recommending content. So I'm going to click this, and that's going to open up this app here, which is called Classor. You can click Start, and this just gives you a really neat place where you can write. So we're just going to click New File, and I'm just going to put test.md here. And it's just an easy place to keep all of your markdown writing, and it makes it really easy for you. So we'll talk about that in another video. For this point, this is all you have to do to upload a sermon, okay? You have to put all the information in, add the MP3. You can optionally add a handout and slides, and then the body content, if you choose to put it in there, you don't have to put it in there, but if you choose to put it in there, it needs to be in markdown format.